Hi, my name is Brian Lilienthal, and I'm the one who created the AmpLab website. Before, we just had the Scholar site, which was a little bit hard to use. It was kind of hard to find things. It was basically a textual thing, and it took a long time to go through and find people's projects and whatnot. So we made the Google Sites website. So basically what this has, it's got a main page with pictures, just like the vt.edu website. It's got a very brief description of what the AmpLab is. You can see members, pictures of members doing projects. It's got a mentor list, so you can basically see what people are good at, and they can, so if you have a question or you need help with your project, you can click on the mentor page and it gives brief summaries of what people are good at, and you can say, hey, I need help with this. Oh, Dennis and Hunter do this and this. I want to talk to him, and he can help me with my project. These are the current projects that we have going on with the AmpLab. We also have the soldering certification, so if you click on that, it tells everybody everything about soldering certification, what you need to do, how to do it, what the process is. It gives you the links to the video tutorials, which are part of the process. And it tells you who's done it and stuff like that. As you can see, the site has been up for 164 days, so it's going pretty well. So this is the AmpLab homepage. This is home. If you click on what is the AmpLab, that basically gives you a pretty brief explanation of what it is, the motto of the AmpLab: think it, design it, build it, own it, yes you can. And just some basic things that we try to go by in the AmpLab. So if you click on mentors, you can see the list of all of the mentors, such as me, Chip, and Dennis, and what they're good at. So if you need help with high-level programming in Java or C++, you go talk to Dennis. And if you click on Dennis's name, you go to here instead of okay, and it gives you a picture of what he looks like, so you can actually find him, and it gives you a little bit more description of what he can do. If you click on, for example, Kevin Lee's mentor page, and if you go down, there is a lot of detail, and he gives you a lot of things of what he's good at. So if you need help with PC board layout, you go talk to Kevin Lee, and he explains the program that he uses, why he chose his program over the other programs, and stuff like that. So a very detailed explanation of what he can do and why he does things the way he does. So if you go back up, there's a couple more choices of things you can click on the site. There's all the project pages. So if you click on mine, for instance, this is my project. One of the reasons that the website was created is so new members or people who already are members can see what is happening within the AmpLab. So basically, you can click on projects and go through and see what people are up to. So if you were just interested in what people are doing, or you can say, hey, I haven't seen this kid in a while, I wonder what he's up to, you can go click on his project page. So if you click on mine, which we're at right now, you can see who the members are. I'm doing this one by myself. A couple of the projects do have multiple people, but mine is just me. You can see a basic project description. You can see the timeline that I've been working on it. It's been a long time. You can see my completed tasks, which I've almost finished. I think there's one left that I have to do. And if you go down some more, you can see the remaining tasks and a bunch of pictures. So you can see the progress that I've made and the boards that I've made and how far I've gotten with my project. And this is my giant report that I made when I finished my design class, that if people wanted to read, they could get a very good understanding of my project. So if you go back up, you can click on the tab that says soldering certification, and that basically gives you a very detailed description of what you have to do to be soldering certified. So basically there's just, there's 3 steps which are laid out very clearly. You watch some videos, you take a quiz, and then you actually do the soldering certification. Right now we have 2 types of soldering certification. There's the basic soldering and then the advanced soldering. For the basic soldering, most of the people got soldering certified with Bob, but I'm also trying to become a soldering teacher, and I have taught 3 people right now with the help of Bob, and I think that next time I'll be able to teach a few people by myself, and then hopefully those people will also be able to teach other people. So we're going to be able to make lab more student-run by making students teach students. The advanced soldering is completely taught by Kevin Lee, and he's taught a few people by himself.
So what were your expectations from the Amp Lab?
Well, basically, when I first talked to Bob about joining the Amp Lab, I basically said, if you can teach me PC board design and layout, I'll give back as much as I can. And I got exactly what I wanted out of that. I have made a couple boards, and I learned a lot. Some of them turned out well, some of them didn't, but I learned from the entire process, and I got exactly what I wanted out of the Amp Lab.
Is there anything that you would like to see different in the Amp Lab?
There's a couple things that didn't quite work when we first started the Amp Lab. We kind of scared people off with fears of commitment when you joined the Amp Lab, and really long, boring meetings where we just talked, stuff wasn't really getting done, we didn't have that many people and projects to show. So I think that as of right now, we're moving in the right direction, because right now, we're getting 1 or 2 people every week, because when we first started, we got, like 5 people every week. They came and we never saw them again. Now we get 1 or 2 people every week, and those are the people that actually really seem to be doing something. And people who really do some stuff are the people who stay and continue to do projects. So we're slowly getting more people, and I think that we will eventually have enough people to make the lab self-sustaining and have a lot of projects going.
And in one sentence, what is the Amp Lab to you?
To me, the Amp Lab is a bunch of people who all share the same goal of learning how to do things which are kind of taught in classes, but they want to expand more on, and they want to actually get experience, like physically building something. So it's a bunch of people who are all trying to build stuff, but need more knowledge to actually do it. I think that when we have a lot more projects to show, we'll be able to go to new incoming freshmen and say, hey, are you not sure if you want to go into EE or CPE? Do you really not know what you think you want to do when you graduate? Because I thought I wanted to do one thing, then when I got experience with actually building stuff in the Amp Lab, it kind of changes what you think you want to do when you graduate, or you get a better idea, or you solidify what you think you want to do. So I think we could actually let freshmen talk to people who actually built stuff, actually gone through all the classes, and help them decide which way they want to go in engineering.